I'm in your veins like pretty poison.
Hey there guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Pretty Poison, a variety gamer from South Africa. If you are new to my channel, please smash the subscribe button for more Sims 4 content. But if you are interested in other games, please feel free to check out my second YouTube channel. It is linked in the description. In the description you can also find an invite to my Discord community. So the build I have here is a modern home with 3 bedrooms and one bathroom and a very child-friendly backyard. So I tried to make this house like child-friendly. It's a family home, and one of the bedrooms is for teen boy, and then the other one is like a boy nursery room. These 2 rooms can be found separately in my gallery, and the whole house is also in my gallery. My ID is in the bio or description, so you guys can go download that if you would like to. It is a no CC build, so but there is packs, but I did list it in the description as well, so you can check that out. I mean, if you don't have all the packs that I used, you can still use the build. You're just going to maybe have to do a little renovation and like fill in any blanks that might be there. But yeah, otherwise I think the build came out pretty awesome. It is the Daisy Hovel lot in Willow Creek, but I renamed it to Modern Daisy Hovel because it is a modern build. So at the moment I'm just doing like the exterior, trying to find the right windows to use. I think a bit later on I actually do change the doors because I realized it went over to the 2nd floor. So like, that's not gonna work if the door's stuck in the 2nd floor. How are you gonna open it? So now we are coming to the inside. I actually built a custom fireplace, actually 2, but it took me like 4 attempts to actually get one that's working. I tried like a few stuff, but I did cut some footage out so it's not too long. But I eventually found one that found like a way to do it where it actually is usable. So you must just make sure when you put the fireplace it's sticking out a bit at the back so that your sim can actually go and access it to put it on. So the basement I just used so I could get I use these vents that you get the space going, just to like fill in the blank by the fireplace to make it look a bit more complete and whole, so that there's not that empty gap. I tried to play around a bit with the colors. Like, I don't want to make everything like black and white or whatever, you know. So I tried to bring in some more color into the house. I have some yellow, there's gonna be red and blue, and then just some like random colors. I do still have a lot of black sections as well. So this is just like the living room, and then here I am building like I tried to do like a little custom table where I also put more wood for the fireplace. So you will see that now. This is a table from the Get to Work pack, but you can do it with any table, I guess. If you guys want the link for the tool mod I'm using, it's really helpful to move objects and rotate objects and like elevate it. It's a really helpful tool, especially if you're a builder and you love building. So I will also link that in the description, then you guys can go download that. If you need help figuring out how to use it, it took me a while, I'm not gonna lie, to like really figure it out. But if you guys need help figuring out how to use it, just let me know, then I can help you guys. I can make like a tutorial video if you would like, or I can just respond to your comments if you need help and you ask in the comments. So yeah, it's really helpful. It's also very helpful if you do stop motion videos and you wanna like make it look animated, like make it look like the object is sliding in and stuff. So the elevate function on this tool mod is amazing for that. So I tried to do some stuff with the sides of the tables. Yeah, this part as well. Just put those, what do you call it? What do you call it? Like panels, I guess. But I also tried to do something with the sides, but it didn't really work out. I tried to use a curtain to close the side up, but the shadows is a bit weird. So then I ended up just putting like pot plants to fill the gaps. I also put debug on so I can use the debug objects. But I thought the sunflowers looks really cool, you know, because there's the yellow living room. And then I tried to put some lights, so I eventually got to these lights from the city living pack. And now we are at the front entrance. So I'm going to do like a back entrance and a front entrance. So this will be the front entrance. So a lot of times when I'm using the tool mod and I'm like moving the objects, I first move it in the wrong direction. Like I get confused, should I use a minus or not, you know, like I don't know. So I just see, okay, it's the wrong direction now, I must go to the other one. So yeah, I put the black wall there. Then what I do is I put all the clutter I want to use. I like first put it out on the floor, like everything. I go through all the clutter and put out what I want to use for this section. And then once I've gone through everything, then I actually start putting it on the bulb. I really love some of the clutter that came with the, what is it now, the high school pack. There's some really nice clutter, like that little holder for the keys and the little mirror and the camera. It's really adorable. I love it so much. Yeah, so that's the main entrance. Now we're gonna head to the back entrance. So for the back entrance, I actually did not keep it black. I ended up doing also yellow and making it floral. So you guys will see I'm gonna make it floral. So the wooden panels couldn't fit in the whole wall, so I had to do it like that. And then a bit later on when I'm upstairs, I actually see it sticking through the floor, so I had to come back down and just move them a bit down so they don't poke out on the top floor. So at this point I don't really know what I'm gonna do, but I really like this, like this light with the light bulbs on the frame. So I thought, why not? And then I was looking for a mirror to fit in there. And eventually I found a mirror, but I had to use 2 of them. But it still worked out, I think. So it came out pretty good. Here we go. That is the mirror. I don't know why, but I always like having like mirrors by the entrances. I don't know, maybe I just want to like make sure when I go in or out that I still look good, I guess. I don't know, are you guys like that? Do you like mirrors at your entrances? So yeah, I'm just putting the floral. It really, like, that's one of my favorite parts of the house is this yellow piece. Right, so for the kitchen I went with a red color theme. I just had to give my family some more money because they were running out. I generally don't like using a stove that like takes a slot. I like using this one that you put into the counter. So I think that comes with the Dream Home Decorator pack. But yeah. Then we just put some extra shelving to put more clutter in the kitchen to make it look like these people actually have groceries and stuff. Because it's like all the cupboards there, and then it's like, what's in the cupboard? I want to see what's in the cupboard, or I want to see what they have in their kitchen. Like, what food do they have? What coffee are they drinking? So that's why I like doing that, adding open shelving. And then I sort of putting this pumpkin on the top of the fridge. For some reason, when I was in live mode, my Sims, they can use the fridge, but they can't put food away into the fridge, but they can use it. So what I did is I even moved the fridge like away from there, just in a place that is open, to see if they can use it. And they still couldn't put away food, but they can take stuff out. So I think it's maybe just my game glitching, because that's never happened to me before, and I like use this fridge a lot, so I don't know what is up with that. But I just hope if you guys download this build on the gallery that your fridge will actually work. But if you do notice it doesn't, please just let me know so I can change it or use a different fridge. But I don't know, maybe it's just my family, or maybe one of the mods I put in broke my game. Again, this build is no CC, but I do have some mods in to help me, like the tool mod. And what else did I put in now? Like, I have over 30 gigs CC, but I removed it so that I can make the builds, so I can use the tool mod without having the CC in the furniture, you know. But I think I have some CAS mods, a better build buy that is really helpful as well with the tool mod actually. Okay, so yeah, we are doing the not the living room, the, what do you call it, the dining room. Oh my gosh, am I forgetting? It's not really like a room because it's a like open floor space, but you get what I mean. So yeah, I tried to merge the yellow and the red with the red carpet and the yellow chairs, and now I'm just looking for the perfect centerpiece to put on the tables without deleting the table. Oh my goodness. But I think that turned out pretty great. I quite like it. So yeah, I'm doing basically like a book nook corner type thing, which is also yellow. I know there's like a lot of yellow downstairs, but it's a nice color, so I wanted to roll with it. And then just get some decorations to put in the bookshelf. I've actually never used these weird cross thingies from the Dream Home Decorator pack, but I thought, you know what, let me try it out, fill in the blank space. And then of course every entrance must have place for shoes. I don't know why, it's just like a natural thing in all my builds. I like putting shoes by the entrance. It's like the mirror. There must be a coat rack, a mirror and shoes, and like a table to put stuff on. So yeah, I'm just doing a little corner for the kitties so that they also have some space downstairs to play. I will later on go again and just add a few more children's stuff, like in the living room and wherever else in the house. And of course a coffee table, which I forgot. Now we are heading to the nursery room. So this nursery room will also be found separate on my gallery, so you can also download it if you maybe just want the single room instead of the whole house. I tried to put a lot of clutter in it that I could. These yarny teddy bears are so cute. I know there's a game with those characters. I forgot its name. Maybe it's Yarny, I don't know. But it's so cute. Okay, so I like making like a change table because even though we have the infants update, there is no change table that I know of. Is there? I haven't seen it. But in any case, so I just make like a custom change table. Obviously not functional to change, but you can use the what do you call it, the dresser. You can use the dresser still to change outfits, and I think you can change your infant's outfit as well. So that cushion, I don't know what you call it again, I forgot, but in any case, that blue one, I later on when I went back in my build, for some reason it like moved, like it changed location into the tent, the play tent, which you guys will see later. That's like, it's also upstairs but in the open space, not in a room. It's like, how did it get there? How does it just move by itself? I don't understand. That's a bit scary. Like there's ghosts in my Sims moving my stuff around. So I learned this one trick on another YouTube video. I can't remember the video now, but they showed when they were cluttering their house, they showed, instead of, you know, you get like that red table mod that you can download, you can use the shelf from Dream Home Decorator, and you can use that to help with clutter on shelves at certain levels. So it's not my trick, I didn't make it up, I learned it from someone else on YouTube. But it's really helpful, it does help me a lot, so I am grateful to have learned that trick. I will check for the video where I learned it, I just can't remember now, but I'll add it in the description and you guys can also go check out their video. So yeah, sometimes I just duplicate objects to fill in the slots, the default slots that snaps. So like all those wet wipes, I do remove the extra ones. It was just like a placeholder so I can place all my other clutter. Now we just add some pictures and wall art. So I thought the rocking chair would be nice because then the mother can, for example, pick up the infant baby and just rock in the chair, or knit something while the baby is sleeping. And of course the light switch, I tried to put it in every room, like by the door, so it's like when you come in the room you put the light on. Okay, so I'm heading out to the bathroom, which is also like blue. There's not really much I can say about the bathroom. I also put the laundry machines in the bathroom, the washing machine and the tumble dryer. And yeah, this house has one bathroom. Like I thought about putting a guest toilet room, you know, in the downstairs, but I didn't really feel like there's space for it. Like I thought maybe next to the stairs where I put the children's area, I thought of putting it there, but then I was like, you know what, the children are more important because they actually live here, and maybe these people aren't even popular and don't have friends, so why cater for guests when the guests don't even live here? My Sims are living here, so I should look after them first, you know. So if they get guests, it's fine, they can use the upstairs bathroom. It's at least the bathroom is not in a room, so they can just go upstairs and go into the bathroom. So yeah, I just put some wall art. I should really, you know, I actually clearly forgot about the gallery where you can download paintings and stuff. No CC custom paintings and stuff on the gallery. I actually forgot about that. So I should do that in my next build. I always try and incorporate plants into every room. It just fills up the space a bit more and makes it look a bit more decorative. So this is the main bedroom. It's also gonna be like a blue color, like almost the whole upstairs is like a blue themed color. I don't know how that happened, but I think I just went with the whole blue thing. I like it, stood out, so I was like, why not? So from the outside the curtains might look a bit weird because the blue one is a bit shorter than the cream one, but I just went with it. And the high school game packs furniture, like the dressers and stuff, is like really cool. It's probably my favorite dressers is from the high school years. So yeah, I placed again all my clutter that I want to use, and then I'm just gonna use the Dream Home Decorator shelf again to place it at that level. Some stuff didn't want to, like the brush didn't want to like drag over, and then if I tried to rotate it after I raised it, it will go back to the ground. So I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna put a brush there. There's brushes in the holder, she can take one of those. So it's just like a matter of positioning everything to get them to actually fit and not be hanging off the table. And then the blow dryer, I had to like rotate it a little bit because otherwise the arm is like just chilling in the air. It looks weird. And then yeah, on top I wanted to also put some more clutter, but then I ended up just putting a plant which snapped, so I didn't need to use the shelf. And then over here I kept the lights there as a placeholder so I can place more stuff. But then the extra stuff actually snapped, but it snapped in a position that works, so that was okay. So I'm guessing you can like tell which side is the husband and which side is the wife, with the pink and the blue. And then I put that little baby thing. I think they use it in the bath when they're washing the infant. I just put it like there so maybe the baby can come chill in the room. It's not like functional, you can't actually use it, but it's just for the look. So over here we have the boys' teen room, and obviously blue as well because he's a boy and it's a teen. And then I gave him like the, what do you call that, the basketball bedding. He's also like a gamer, so when I put a computer in like a child or a teenager's room, I like using a dining table so I can put two chairs. So the one side is for his computer, and then the other side he can actually sit by his desk and do homework. So it's like a multi-purpose table. Otherwise, if you just put the computer desk and the computer, then he can't actually sit there and do his homework. So that's why I like using the dining table. And then I put a guitar there. I guess maybe he's gonna play guitar because he wants to look cool. And he's definitely gonna do football in high school. I already made the family for this house, so I will add them as well to the gallery if you guys want to use them, or you can use your own family. And then I also put some clutter in the room. I tried to make it a bit messy, you know, because it's a teenager, they are a bit messy, they just throw their stuff on the floor. Although I feel like that clothing mess pile that I put there is more for female. Like I wish they would make one that is like more male orientated, but I still made it work even though it's more like female stuff. So yeah, now I'm just gonna put up some posters. I tried to put like sciencey stuff, I guess, and like idol stuff, like people he idolizes maybe, and sports stuff. Just to like fill the space a bit on the walls, and just I wanted this room to look a bit busy. Being a teenager room, I wanted it to be busy. So yeah, the teenage room you can also find separate on the gallery if you just want the room and not the whole house. If there's another room in the house you want me to add separately, you can just let me know, then I can do that. So this is just like a general living room upstairs, like a second living room. More like just to, you know, fill the blank space. I also will come back to this section and just add more children's stuff, just to make it look like it's lived in, basically. Like the child has left his toys on the couch and his stuff on the floor and whatever. See, there's the tent I was talking about earlier. So that pillow, the blue pillow in the crib, actually somehow moves magically to this tent, but I did move it back. So this is also like kind of a hobby room, you know, do some painting, play chess, practice comedy on the mic, or practice singing. And then of course more children's stuff, because I mean you need quite a lot of children's stuff to keep them busy so that they don't get naughty and dig in the kitchen cupboards. Yeah, so I just added some more plants to like fill in the empty space, and now we can work on the yard. So I actually love how the yard turned out in the end. Like when I started doing the yard, I didn't have a plan. I just started putting stuff. I actually had to end up moving the house a bit more forward to make the yard bigger, to put in everything I needed to put in. So I never used that outdoor screen. I never use it, so this was actually the first time I used it, but there was almost not space for it, so I was like, I'm gonna make space. So then I made the yard bigger to make sure I have space for it, and do like the backyard is basically designed for children. It's like for the children, the backyard, not even the parents. Like there's gonna be a barbecue area where they can make food and stuff, but generally the backyard is the children owns this place. So at the moment I'm just putting stuff. It might look weird, but once all the landscaping is done, then it actually comes well together. Then I had to make sure the tree is not like going through the walls in the kitchen. I tried to add as much flowers as I could, and also I add to the outside part of the fence, because I mean it doesn't make sense that the flowers and plants is just on the inside of the fence, and then when the fence comes it just stops dead. Like that doesn't make sense. It obviously naturally the plants will grow through the fence, so that's why I also put on the outside of the fence. And then we are now at the front yard. I'm almost like thinking, did I even put enough plants? Should I have put more? Should I have done more? Oh, and with this tree I actually put lights in the tree, like these ball lanterns that I put in the tree to make it look like a lantern tree. It actually looks really cool. You guys will see that now. So over here I just put like pavement to create like a walkway basically. I mean obviously every house needs like a mailbox and an outdoor trash can. So yeah, I'm putting like the lanterns in the tree to make it more like a lantern tree. I think it looks really cool. Like you can do it with any tree, you can change the colors of the lanterns, it looks really pretty. And then I don't know if you guys also do that, but with every like garden piece I like putting sand, like the dark sand, Like, I don't want the flowers to just be on the grass. Like, it must be on sand, because when you plant flowers, there's sand, obviously. And yeah, so now I'm just adding all the final touches to the house. I like putting this little chair with the blanket. I like putting it like on couches and stuff. It depends on the couch though. With some of the couches it doesn't really work, but with a lot of couches it works, in like single couches, just to make it look like there's a throw on the couch. And now I'm just like adding like kids toys and stuff to the living room to make it like look like the kid actually played there and made a mess. You know how it goes. Oh yeah, that is the pack's name, Little Campers. I love the stuff you get with the pack. Like this little pillow is really adorable. Like I put it everywhere. I think I have 3. One in the nursery room, one there upstairs, and one I'm gonna put one still in the living room. And then that's just like little pop-up reading books for the little camper to read. So yeah, this is my modern home speed build. Next up is the house tour, but I'm going to leave you guys to watch that without me talking. So thank you guys so much for watching my video, for dropping a like and a comment. I do appreciate it very much, and I will see you guys next time in my next video.
myself wondering, what did happen to the last 10? I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.